Steinhart, let's pronounce it correctly. So why do so many people want to buy a Steinhart dive watch now, and why do other people start to kind of hate the brand in the watch community? Anyways, that's what I've been seeing lately. If you're interested, check out this video. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Nelly, and before we get into this video, I would really appreciate if you guys leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel, as it helps a lot. But also we really appreciate your comments, and we really enjoy interacting with you as it is on YouTube by just leaving a comment. We're always happy to reply, and the same goes for Instagram. Our Instagram page is The Watch Scientists, same as our YouTube channel. We have the same logo, so it's easy to find us. Drop us a DM, we're always happy to reply to you guys. Anyways, today we are talking about Steinhart watches, and more in focus, their dive watches. Kind of where the brand is heading, what they have done recently, and in general what the public thinks of these watches, and obviously the watch enthusiasts. So the reason why I'm making this video is because Chris and I both really enjoy the brand. We really do love the quality of their watches, and we both had 2 Steinhart watches each so far. The reason why we sold our first Steinhart watches was because they were too much the same as a Rolex. They were basically one-to-one homages, and their Steinhart really almost crosses the line with a copy, basically. But obviously it's not a copy, it's not a fake. It's still a Steinhart, but the design is one-to-one the same to a Rolex, and that's what we kind of didn't enjoy. We, in the beginning, bought them for exactly that reason, because we do like Rolex, but then with time we kind of matured in the sense that we don't want something that looks like something else and isn't the real deal. So we prefer to go for Steinhart model that has kind of more its own character. That's obviously not the Pepsi, the Batman. So the GMT Premium 500 or the 39. And we talked about this watch loads. Go check out the videos. I'll leave a link in the description down below. But as it seems lately, they keep going with their one-to-one homages, and they keep releasing new models, and I have their webpage just here in front of me. If I look at their most recent releases, we have the ceramic bezel Coke, basically, and that's again a GMT from Rolex, and it looks exactly the same. But other models that they released is the Pepsi with the ceramic bezel, then basically the Starbucks, the Rolex Submariner homage with the green ceramic bezel and the black dial, same as the Hulk, same as the Pepsi, the Submariner two-tone. These are all watches that they have in their lineup. When I discovered Steinhart through TGV, the Urban Gentry, shout out to him, I bought too many watches because of him. But when I discovered Steinhart through him, or through his channel about 2 years ago, they didn't have as many dive watch models. I think the only ones they had was a simple Submariner in black, and a few of the GMT, Pepsi, and the Batman, and that was about it, and some of the vintage ones. But now, looking at their page, there's so many new models, and they are, I would say 90% of them are basically Rolex one-to-one homages. And don't get me wrong, they make fantastic watches, but I think it's a bit sad that they keep taking this route of making one-to-one homages, when they clearly showed us that they can make something like this, something unique, something with very high quality and with their own characters. So it's probably because people are buying them. A lot of people are probably buying the one-to-one homages, and I get why. They are fantastic watches, and if you don't mind that your watch looks exactly the same as a Rolex but isn't a Rolex for 1/10 of the price of a Rolex, well, then Steinhart is the perfect fit for you. And by no means am I judging people who do this, because I had one-to-one homages myself, and I still think that it is a great opportunity for people that don't want to spend thousands on a watch but still want a good quality. I mean, these are Swiss-made watches, and they are really at a really high standard, so fair play to Steinhart for producing great quality watches at a quite accessible price for everyone. But I want to talk about where they might be heading, and hopefully, although it doesn't seem like it, hopefully they will make more kind of individual models. They do kind of have some of their own models. They made the Ocean 2, which is a great looking watch in my opinion. I wouldn't get it for myself because the case size is a little bit too big with 42 millimeters, but they showed us again with this model that they can make 39 millimeter models that look amazing, and I wish they would do that for their own models as well, just to be able to see what they are able to do with that. I really hope that they will take kind of another route in the future of going more with a individual approach, since they have proven to the world already that they can make fantastic watches that don't necessarily have to be one-to-one homages to, let's say, Rolex, for instance, in this example. So with this video, I didn't want to bash Steinhart as a brand, because we made so many videos on the brand already, and I mean, that proves that we actually enjoy the brand. We just hope, and I say we because Chris and I had loads of discussion about Steinhart already and where they actually might be heading in the future, and we both don't really know. We can see that they're taking the one-to-one homage route, which we hope they will leave and go on to more individual path, but we're definitely excited to see what they will be doing. But one thing I can tell you is that if they won't be releasing anything like this in the future, this might actually be my very last Steinhart. And that's kind of a sad thing to say, because as I said, it's kind of also a brand that for me personally kickstarted my whole watch collection and my watch enthusiasm, simply because of its sheer quality. It's a Swiss-made watch. It's a very robust watch, and I honestly can't think of anything that feels like this watch in that price range, and that's why I know Steinhart can do it, because they have already proven it. So I, once again and one last time, please Steinhart, make more stuff like this. So should you get a Steinhart watch? Yes, you should. If you don't mind the one-to-one homages, they are fantastic watches. I handled loads of them myself, and I honestly can say that the build quality of all those watches is something superb, so you can't go wrong with that. And as long as you don't mind that one-to-one homage style, then definitely go for it. There will always be people who kind of will look down on you for having a one-to-one homage to Rolex, but honestly, who the fuck cares? We are here to enjoy watches, to share our enthusiasm, and there's no space for watch snobs. And that's why I really enjoy Steinhart. They are kind of, I feel like the Steinhart community is kind of growing, and I'm really happy to see that. So if you guys enjoy Steinhart, please leave us a comment in the comment section down below. We really like to discuss Steinhart with you guys. But anyway, I would suggest, if you want to get a Steinhart, to get something kind of more unique, like their Batman, or maybe their Ocean 1, their Ocean 2. These are great models, it's the same build quality, and it's a little bit more individual. But you should get what you enjoyed the most. That's the most important thing. The rest is irrelevant. So that's it for the video today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a comment in the comment section down below, or leave us a DM on Instagram, and also leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. Ciao.